Hello everyone, T-Man978. I just found these Ultimate Legends Naruto figures and I want to take a look at them.
T-Man978 Chill Review.
Alright, these are $9.99 figures at Target. And yeah, they seem to be the same type of thing as the Dragon Ball Evolve figures, where you just get an action figure that's slightly smaller than 6-inch. I believe they're like 5-inch action figures, and they're crazy articulated and well detailed, as you can see by these images. And that's what made me really interested in them. So since I've never seen them, and I'm pretty sure if I'm interested in them, somebody else is interested. So let's open them and find out. Before we get Kakashi all the way out, like they even took the extra mile of putting like a filler in here, just like you would get with SH Figure Arts. Hasbro has nothing compared to this for 10 bucks. Well, let me just, you see I have him posed already. Here's the detail on the face. Like, to a certain level, I think whatever team they have working on the Anime Heroes line, they need to get these two teams together. Like, look at the detail, number one, that they were. It looks like to me everything that needed to be painted is painted. I'm sure there's some fine details, but that hair is fully painted. This bandana is painted. The eyes, all that you see. So that's good. But the fact that they can have this articulation, the bigger ones don't even have a diaphragm cut for this type of articulation. They'll just have the bowl down here, and here these things aren't 100% perfect for 10 bucks. So I'll get into that. But the fact that they actually have the articulation, this is all you would get out of the bigger $20 figures. You wouldn't have this, and this is actually on a dumbbell joint. The neck is actually on a dumbbell joint. The shoulders are the same thing as like the McFarlane style, where it's on a ball post in there with the filler. Now, where this thing fails is it has that filler, and you can do that technically. But I think there should have been like a cut in there, because this filler doesn't really like move out of the way per se. Let me break this off here. Actually, yeah, unlike the McFarlane or something like that, this would actually crunch in or out. I mean, it does a little bit. But for the most part, the materials feel good. The only real issue on this one, I haven't messed with Kakashi, as you saw me just take it out of the box, is this pin right there. I'll probably have to heat that up and reset the pin actually to be where it's supposed to be. But for right now, that's actually coming off. Of course, that wouldn't be every figure. But let's get into his articulation. Here's how the neck is working. I don't know if I would have designed it like that. I mean, it does help you with being able to look down. And he can still look up due to the dumbbell joint and the way they sculpted this to get out of the way of the hair. So they were on to something. So you can get all of that, which is definitely more than I could get when I mess with any of the anime heroes. I showed the shoulder and all that, what it can do. That is actually still great. And it still has bicep swivel on top of that. If your elbows don't bend more than 90 degrees, it's probably because the arm is backwards, which I believe this one was. It has rotating wrist, and they have a hinge, as you saw, to make it go in and out. I show all of this. I do think that this post should have been longer, and that hole should have been maybe deeper, because it is very easy to, while you're manipulating, just pop that off. But of course, you get all of this, and you get the rotation there. And here, we get like Transformer style hips. You can kick that up. The material on here is soft enough to avoid that and go out 90 degrees like you would need it. Goes back some. It comes out. It kind of like locks into this position so you'll be able to keep the leg out and maybe do some poses and whatnot like that. You get the swivel right here. The knee bends more than 90 degrees. I wish they would have done that with the arm. I guess they wanted to keep the actual shape, but if you did it down here, you might as well do it up there. They actually put a swivel here and a hinge right there so you can get all of that. And then they put the ankle pivot, no holes in the bottom of the feet. I can't believe a $10 figure has all that. It is freaking amazing and comparable to the Best Action figures. Best Action, the thing that they have over these is they have actual accessories. So they could sell this and they could sell a higher, slightly higher price one to match with Best Action with all the accessories if they wanted to. In fact, I would definitely suggest that. I've suggested that in the Dragon Ball Evolve line of figures that I reviewed. Manual. This seems to have the same like neck style. If it could have had the ball at the bottom, but $10. What you get? Let me just show you all of them before I get into the articulation. But let's see him in a bit. The hair, as you can see, is fully painted. The bandana, all that. He has colorization everywhere you would need it. Like, if this was Hasbro or something, they probably wouldn't have painted that zipper. And not to bash on Hasbro. They don't send me nothing. Bandai would at least send me this. I was debating on whether I should buy these instead of asking if they could send me some samples, but yeah. And then there's scale. Look at that. That was a problem I had with Dragon Ball Evolve. All of them seem to be the same height. But he pretty much has the same articulation. You can look down, but you have to be careful because that dumbbell ball joint will pop out. Let's see, like that. This has more interference than Naruto, so getting him to look up is hard. And this will definitely dig into your fingers. But you can still tilt and whatnot. His head just isn't as free moving as the Naruto. The shoulders are the same. His little fillers are more recessed in there. You still have the swivel right here, 90-degree bend, and the wrist rotate and have that hinge. This diaphragm is a lot more stiff than Naruto's, so you don't get a lot of crunch on either one of them, to be honest. His legs split like that. These move a little bit more smooth than the Naruto. He can still kick up almost more than 90 degrees. You can go back a little bit more than Naruto. That swivels. The knee bends slightly more than 90 degrees. And same type of hinge right here. And the foot action. Let's make sure that these aren't. The foot is slightly longer, but they are very similar. Yeah. So, yeah, these are amazing for $10. Like, if you have a Target and you know you have a kid or something, a nephew, or just a kid that's like into anime, this would definitely be something. This is definitely an option over even the $20 figures. Only disappointing thing is they don't come with accessories, but for $10, you can't blame them. And you saw how that was like stuck. But If you're only gonna have one set of hands, definitely fist. That goes for every action figure line. So I appreciate that instead of like one really martial arts open gestury hand and the other one be a fist or some other weird gesture that just doesn't go with everything. But fist should be able to go with more than anything if you want to have some fighting characters. But I don't have anything here to compare them with. But they are 5-inch action figures, so they're not going to fit in with Marvel Legends or anything. I mean, if you want to, you could make Naruto fit in with Marvel Legends. He could just be like an 11-year-old kid or something like that. But Kakashi is supposed to be an adult. Look at that. I can't believe how these are better than the Dragon Star or the Dragon Ball Evolve to me. Those are great. And some of them do come with accessories. I know Trunks had his sword. But yeah, I like these. They're awesome. I recommend them. Thank you for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978. Out of here.
Figure action.
That one's me. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click